From the heart of the new Terra, within the hustle of the bustling city of Nova, beneath the shining artificial sky, a conclave of human leaders convened. They were the heroes of their time, veterans of spacefaring, pioneers of interstellar colonization, and guardians of human destiny. Their congregation was one of determination and resolve, echoing the sentiments of the millions who had survived the grand escape. "The Veritans have taken our message," Admiral Jonathan Pierce began, his voice booming through the underground conference room. "We've made our stand, gentlemen. It's a matter of time before we hear back from the Galactic Council." The room was silent for a moment before General Lena Roswell stood up, her eyes reflecting the resolve of an entire race. "We must be prepared for all outcomes," she declared. "Our people have thrived against the odds, developed technologies that rivals the most advanced races. We need to show them we won't bow down again." A sequence of nods rippled through the room. Simultaneously, the holographic projections activated at the center of the table, showing the impressive expanse of the human fleet, their most advanced ships taking the front line. "We've retrofitted the battleships with our new tachyon pulse cannons," reported fleet engineer Nikolai Rostov. "Our shield technology is also far superior to what we had when we fled Earth. We are ready to protect ourselves if need be." As the human leaders strategized, the memories of the past millennium resonated in their minds. They had been refugees, fleeing a galaxy unwilling to accept them. Forced to traverse uncharted space, they had arrived in a sector so distant from their original home it felt like a different universe altogether. Yet, they didn't just survive, they thrived. The humans had evolved. The threat of extinction had ignited a fire of innovation, leading to leaps in technology, philosophy, and social structures. They had become a force to be reckoned with, their tenacity fueling their growth. The Galactic Council's judgment had inadvertently forged humans into something stronger, something capable of challenging the pre-established order. Behind the scenes of this transformation was a network of covert operatives, loyal to humanity and its survival. Known only to the highest echelons of human command, these individuals, embedded within various races of the Galactic Council, kept their brethren informed about the Council's deliberations and actions. "Agent Orion reported back," said Commander Vega, the head of covert operations. "The Galactic Council is divided. Our sudden show of force has some of them worried." Admiral Pierce nodded gravely. "It was a gamble to reveal our hand to the Veritans, but it appears to be paying off." The humans knew they were playing a high-stakes game. They also knew they were no longer the underdogs. Over the centuries, they had prepared, evolved, and now they were ready to face whatever decision the Galactic Council might make. As the meeting drew to a close, a shared sentiment echoed through the conference room. Humanity had emerged from the shadows. They had been the renegades of the galaxy, the forgotten ones. Now, they were ready to reclaim their place among the stars, by negotiation or by force, if necessary. Their meeting concluded with a deep-rooted sense of resolve, and one by one, the leaders of New Terra dispersed. As the chamber emptied, Admiral Pierce found himself staring at the now dark holographic table, his mind awash with the memories of a millennium past. Back when they first arrived in this distant sector of the galaxy, they were refugees, barely surviving, clinging onto the dying embers of their civilization. Their early years were marked by struggle, desperation, and countless close calls with extinction. But humans are a resilient species, shaped by adversity, molded by the harsh crucible of survival. This new world, harsh and unfamiliar as it was, didn't conquer them. Instead, it became the anvil upon which a new humanity was forged. In time, they built cities, they terraformed inhospitable landscapes, they charted this strange galaxy. From the ashes of their old civilization, a phoenix had risen. The ruins of old Earth were far behind them. New Terra was now their beacon of hope, their sanctuary amidst the cold vastness of space. Yet, the humans knew that survival alone wasn't enough. If they were to secure their place in the galaxy, they had to be more, they had to evolve. And so, they pursued knowledge, they embraced innovation, they sought the secrets of the universe. Mankind's focus on technology yielded extraordinary results. In the span of a millennium, their technology advanced at an unprecedented rate. The metamorphosis was profound, far beyond their wildest expectations, to the point where they now stood toe-to-toe with the races that had once judged them as primitive and dangerous. Yet, their most significant achievement, their ace in the hole, was their secret network of agents. Only a few knew about this intricate web of spies that had been spun over centuries. These brave men and women lived among the alien races, always watching, always listening. Their information was invaluable. Every movement of the Galactic Council, every shift in power, every judgment, it all flowed back to New Terra. It was this intelligence that had alerted them about the Veritans and the Council's judgment. It was this network that had bought them the precious time to prepare for the Veritans' arrival. As he walked through the bustling streets of Nova, Admiral Pierce couldn't help but marvel at the sight. Towering structures reaching out to touch the artificial sky, a sky that once seemed like an impossible dream. Humans strolling about, their heads held high, their spirits unbroken. He knew the road ahead was fraught with uncertainty. The Galactic Council's judgment was looming over them, but he also knew this: the humans were not the same race that was banished from their original home. They had evolved, they had prepared, they were ready to fight, and when the Veritans returned, humanity would be waiting. Waiting to negotiate, or waiting to fight. Whatever the future held, they would face it together. As one people. As humans.